Hello everybody, today I'll give you my tips and tricks on the Dart Monkey. Let's start with the first tier 5, the Ultra Juggernaut. This tier 5 is the cheapest tier 5 in the entire game. It is amazing on maps with a bunch of walls. This tower can excel in maps like Balance, Sulphur Springs, Dark Path, and other maps like those. This path lacks camo detection without a cross path. This tower knocks back balloons at tier 4 and 5. This tower also gains lead popping power at tiers 4 and 5. This is a great tower all around for early game, but for late game it does fall off and become very hard to use. Moving on to my favorite cross path of this tower, the bottom path. This is the crossbow master. This guy has amazing pierce and good damage. He's amazing on maps with straight lines. His main weakness though is that he can't pop lead balloons until tier 5, making him very hard to use for the early game, but amazing when put in the mid game. Like the other two Dart Monkeys, he's very hard to use in the late game, but he is still very good for balloon cleanup. This tower by itself, while buffed, can solo most of the game. At tier 5, its lead popping power making him able to pop every balloon type. All around, this is probably the best cross path for the Dart Monkey. It has lead popping power, camo detection, and good balloon cleanup. The only issue is late game, but if you boost him, he is very good. Now on to probably the worst path for the Dart Monkey, the middle path. At tier 3, he now fires 3 darts instead of 1. If you have the monkey knowledge, every 4th shot he fires 4 darts instead of 3. At tier 4, he makes 9 other Dart Monkeys around him turn into a super monkey, including himself. At tier 5, it is the same concept, but for plasma monkeys. This is the most expensive tier 5 for the Dart Monkey and probably the worst tier 5 for the Dart Monkey. To use this path, you need to put a bunch of them down, wasting more space for better monkeys. And this tower cannot pop camo or lead without cross path or getting it to a tier 5 and using an ability. All around, this cross path is the worst of the 3. Only time you'll be using it is to get a higher degree on your Paragon. Talking about Paragons, let's go into bosses. Bosses are a key part of this game. We got a tier 1 boss here against 2 tier 5 Dart Monkeys, both crossbow masters, and they are shredding this boss so easily. You want to usually use a strategy for tier 1, but it works just as well. Now for tier 2, we got every single tier 5 except the middle path that doesn't really do much against bosses. This time it's taking a little longer to kill it. It is tier 2 and it has a bunch more HP. We do have a Glaive Lord in the back to stop any leaks, but nothing really gets by this strategy. It takes a little bit of time, and we do end up killing this boss, making a bunch of money in the process. We just hit our final skull. We're on the last bit of the boss, just about to beat the boss. In a little bit more seconds, we just beat this tier. For tier 3, we're going to use a degree 25 Paragon to take this boss down. As you see, the boss gets shredded. We're going to put a Glaive Lord in the back for any leaks. And there's one skull already gone. And a bunch of mobs spawning, they instantly get destroyed. That's the second skull gone as well. Some more Moabs. You see, it just keeps shredding this layer. That's another skull gone. We're on to the last final bit, and the boss is dead. For tier 4, we're going to use a max cash slider Paragon for a degree 62, and this will shred the boss, maybe a little slower than tier 3. But it still does a lot of damage. As you can see, the boss is getting shredded. It's one skull gone. We're about to hit second skull. Glaive Lord still in the back doing damage. Halfway to the last skull. That's the third skull gone. There's the last quarter left. And then we beat the boss right about now. For tier 5, you are going to speed up the video a little bit. We have a degree 73 Dart Paragon. We're going to set up some defenses in the back. to catch any leaks. Here we go. Here's the grief tier 5. We are going in. He is taking a lot less damage than normal. That is okay. We're still doing a buttload of damage to him. That's one skull gone. Got a bad spawning in. We do have to micro a little bit to pop that bad balloon, but it's gone. Halfway to the next skull. The next skull is gone right about now. Got another bad spawning in and a micro for that bad as well. Pop the bad. We are going to add a Mold Domination in here real quick to knock down balloon. Put the last skull in. Got the last bad coming out. Bad now pop. And I'm going to beat the last final bit of the boss. And the boss is now dead. Thank you for watching my tips and tricks on Dart Monkey. Have an amazing rest of your day.